God, that's an awful bloody angle, isn't it? Right, that all sounds good. I'm just changing the sound. And that should be stellar. Let's see how this comes out. Perfect. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Happy days. Happy days, happy blaze, happy ways, happy days. Let's just lower this a little bit. Mostly so I don't go deaf. Because I don't want to go deaf. But hi, welcome back to Two Old Emos. I know normally I do I know normally I do a vampire on a Wednesday recently, but I needed a break. So I wanted to slaughter some enemies of the Imperium of Man! Because why wouldn't I? So here we are. Now this is actually getting a sequel soon. He said soon with a relatively broad term. The way I'm wearing it on the t-shirt, it's not just an epic amount of cleavage. Wink face. Alrighty, let's just get into this. No, we want it nice and simple. Let's not go with that. Let's go with nice and truly epic. Can ya hear the Imperium of Man? Brother! No, not Graya. Funny, this is quite an old game, but it is still arguably one of the best 40k games ever made. Easily. Tighten these nuts. I'm just laughing to myself at this point, which is great. I love laughing at me. So if you don't know, the Imperium of Man is... yeah, they're a little bit fascistic. By which I mean they're super fascistic. Ah, the Ultramarines! Space Marine! For those who don't know, the Space Marines are genetically engineered super soldiers with a tendency to be overly religious? Is that a nice way of putting it? Yeah. Yeah, overly religious murder people. That's a nice way of putting it. Maybe I'll do the shirt up, be a little bit fancy for the Ultramarines. Why wouldn't I? Oh, that's why I got the cable rolled in the middle of it. That looks like horrifying. You should always dress up to see the Emperor. If you don't dress up to see the Emperor, it's heresy! Oh, Captain Titus. Ah, my face.
Captain Titus.
Oh, Eva, thank you for the continued tiered subscription malarkey. I don't know what that means. Is it because I'm doing up my shirt? Is that what did it?
Keeps us
You
off
be
their
honest.
backs while they loot the Titan war machines.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report.
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We're losing altitude.
That'd be a problem for a normal
Find
soldier.
another way down.
But is it a problem for an Ultramarine?
Master Jones returning to launch bay.
No. Because a Space Marine ain't got a dick. Probably. It's an unfortunate fact. They don't.
This is your plan. We need to
Damn
get to the
fine
surface
plan,
to take
you
out the
old
gun battery.
super old man.
Sergeant. Not before having a
Is that
word
loud
or
enough
two
for
with the
everyone?
orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Oh yeah, it's better.
Try to keep up.
Oh god, that kid. My god, I hate that kid. They really are limp dick cuckchads, who the Sisters of Battle severely want to bone, but can't bone due to, you know, nuns. Oh, that's my boys. But, on the other side, if you are going to be a limp dick cuckchad, be a 6'8" sized one in power armor. Now, it may get a little choppy. Hopefully it won't. It should be able to run fine, but you know. Gonna hug my boys with my knife. I should not watch the other screen. Oh no, I'm out of bullets. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. What the fucking gun am I using? Da 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 da. I vaguely haven't played this in a really long time, so there's a lot of memory going on here. Trying to remember everything. Oh shit, he's got a cannon! Oh shit, he's got a gun, you pussy! Ah, dead now. God, I'm heroic. Oh god, they're green! Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Press F and mouse 5? What the hell is mouse 5? Who's a human? I'm not a human. I'm a space marine. So I'm going to shoot you in the face. Come here. Stab in the face. Hold on. There we go. Stab in the face. But kind of stab. I am 9% sure this is a war crime. And I just don't care. Ha! Hey, you suck, Lovey. At least I can play, whatchamacallit? Black Flag. And in this case, this is very like Black Flag. Except without pirates, it's a giant orc in mega armor with an engine on his back.
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
Come kiss me, orc. Kiss me with your big teeth. Oh dear. I don't think they want to kiss. Combat roll. Whee! When did this come out? Me, a while ago. Whee! God of War instead. Oh well. This is also much like God of War, except unlike God of War, you are in power armor and there's nothing funnier than a power armored space marine rolling. Whee! Yeah, of course it's red, Layla. The red ones go faster. Whee! Come here. And there's no cover. I'm not allowed to take cover. It is a scientific fact. Thank you, Eva, for being the only other person knowledgeable enough in culture to know that the red ones do in fact go faster. You could learn a lot. Eva knows. You could learn a lot, Alex and Layla. You could learn a lot. Ride red lingerie as a thing. Well, in that circumstance, you really want to go faster? Think about it. Well, time to do what Space Marines do and blow the fuck out of that guy, this ship. What? I love how this ship just has a face on it. Well, This was easier than landing my own ship. Whee! The only downside to Space Marines... Why would they stop firing? Where's the fun in that? But the only thing I hate about Space Marines is they show no joy. If I was riding a spaceship down onto the planet, that would be a moment of kind of rock guitars. I guess that's what the Emperor's children are for. Loud noises, playing a rock guitar as you shred down onto the planet. By the way, did anyone actually read the tags for this? Please do. I left gifts for as many people as I had time for. Noise Marines, Rave Marines. Yep, I'm fine. Shit, text! The Emperor's worst enemy, reading. Well, I killed everybody.
Captain Titus, come in. Damned orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces
Just
on
want
the
to point
ground.
out, this is far better than,
Thought anyone left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading toward the front lines now.
I will meet you
This
there.
is far better than the Space Marines actually handle on the table. They are not that great, to the point where they have been... Do you disagree, Eva? Do you disagree? I mean, Ophi's technically Fulgrim at this point. Snake Man demon thing. There you go. I would have put Lariel, but we know Lariel's a Tech Marine. Not a Tech Marine, a Tech...
Find cover, you lots.
Small people must die! As Randy Newman said, short people got no reason to live. But he was also quite weird.
Remain calm. Evacuate in orderly fashion.
I do not want to remain calm. I'm going to commit arson.
They ain't so tough.
Are you saying I'm not so tough? I hate to tell you, but I can roll! You ever see a Space Marine roll? 10 out of 10. For the roll.
Access authorized. The
So,
enemy
Alex,
wins
do you know what a
space
bolter is? Just to tell you.
This way, boys.
A bolter appears like a basic machine gun, for all intents and purposes, but an actual bolter is a mini rocket launcher that blows people the fuck up. Each bolt shell is the size of someone's fist and implodes upon contact, or goes deep into the target and then implodes. It is satisfying in Darktide, but I like the las gun in Darktide. Be warned, orcs, I'm an orc player, really, which means I can't hit anything. Bet you feel like fools now.
Kill 'em all!
What up? Ah! Did you just... I'm gonna eat you. Come here.
Space Marine! Captain! Destroy them!
It's a fellow Marine, a friend, a homie. Together we can be, I don't know, homies. Die, 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 die. Quick, other Marine, do something. All right. He did ask me to shoot him again. Die, you incessant green fuckles. Uh-oh. Whee! Ha. The Emperor protects, but only protects those who do a little roll. Whee! Ah, my butt! My saintly buttocks! They're bombarding it with non-saintly buttocks-destroying bullets. Whee! Whee! Quick, other guy whose name I'm definitely going to learn at some point. Do something. Motherfucker, did you just... Chuck it, please. Come here. Feel the Emperor's light. His light is also called a bullet in the face. Oh shit, videos. Oh, it's him. Well, that was unnecessary. And rather cruel. You gotta...
Leandros.
Kid, you are wasting the Emperor's holy bullets.
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Yeah, but it was
Your days
cool.
as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
Codex
I looked
Studies,
at its
book written by the
rules for
Primarch of the
guidance.
Ultramarines for how every
We all
Space
will.
Marine should act in any given situation. It's going to be a lore
There are
dump, a
also
lot of
benefits to
today.
thinking for yourself, Leandros.
But yeah, causes it. If I'm a Space Marine doing a little roll, I want to be able to just go wee. I like to imagine all Space Marines do it. Just a little bit of.
Enemy sighted.
Really? We're counting these as enemies? All right. Who knew the orcs had so many brats? Jesus. Eva, control your wayward brood. Alas, L'Oreal, I hate to say there are no Mechanicus in this game. I think they're implied, but they are dead.
Make for the defense cannon, Captain.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun.
And as we all know,
I want to
local
know how.
Imperial Guard could mean babes. And I'm all for babes.
Keep firing!
Oh, hey, look, humans. Oh, look, human. Oh, look, corpses. Oi! Don't kill and run! You edging fucks! Come back here! Oh, you are going to get the full range of the boner. By which I was what I'm calling my bolt gun. It's called the boner. It's also called Sheila. Good job, Sheila. Hi, human. I'm gonna need you to fuck off. That gun. Just leave it. Get off the gun. Dick cross me, I'll kill him.
My lord. You have
Oh yeah,
saved
humans
us.
see Space Marines as
Wise guardsman.
gods
You
or
saved
angels,
yourselves.
because the Emperor's a god and the Space Marines were made from the Emperor's
We
son,
would be,
so
my
technically
lord,
they're angels
If not
in their
for the
eyes.
lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
And is
At
this
the front
lieutenant hot?
lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Will she maybe hold my
Carry on,
hand and say
Guardsman.
my psalms with me?
We rendezvous with Sedonas, then we find this lieutenant.
Come along, bold
updated intel
person
on the
who's
gunman.
definitely not going to become a hated character due to your actions.
Through here, my
Yeah, no,
lords.
these are normal
Head up
sized
the upper
humans,
level
Alex.
and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
We have a bunker. Oh, that reminds me, 1 second. Before I forget, because I will forget. Space Marine. I should put it in there. Because that's my Warhammer 40k group. For Warhammer 40k. You guys good?
Remarkable.
Did you win?
A few hundred against 1,000,000 orcs. And they fight on.
Only in death does duty end.
I mean, clearly you've never worked in retail, because I'm pretty sure it goes
No.
past death.
Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs. I got to see a space marine before the end. God, Emperor. Watch over those who fight with me.
Dude, stop being such a defeatist guy. You're all fine. Ignore the corpses. Imperial Guard are like Pringles. Once you pop, you just can't stop. I mean, at best, you guys' purpose is to be slaughtered by things in the book so that we can come in and do stuff. And we're mostly the act of Matt
Captain,
Ward being
I'm
a
in
cop.
position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
I'm in position near your mama.
Quotas must be met. Despite alien
Oh, that guy had a bad day.
delinquency is an affront.
There he is.
Ooh. Glowy thing has weapons. Time for the Space Marine run. God damn it.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you.
I don't want them.
The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay.
Nobody mentioned how I'm balding
There's a
in the middle
strategy
here.
behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his
yes.
control.
Chainsword. Yes. Come here, let me cleave you in twain with my chainsword. Ah. I'm gonna do to you what chat did to Whitechapel. That's right. I'm gonna fuck you with a chainsword. Ha! Bitch, did you just... Come here. Undisciplined violence. Slaughter. Blood for the blood god. Skull for the skull throne. Sex for the sex god. Technically, this is essentially as close as Space Marines get to sex. They are not. They don't have the most exciting social lives. Whee! To be honest, this is also as close as the orcs get to sex. What I'm essentially implying is this entire battlefield is basically one giant orgy.
Target that squig!
Oh look, corpses. I know it takes more than that to kill an orc. Your refractory period is... Ow. I love an enemy that can last a long time. Stamina. Oh! Am I just gonna play this now, making it as weird as possible? Almost yes. Yes, you know what I am. Because I can. I want to shove my giant hard chainsword right into an orc. Ah. See, you got excited and you blew up in my face. This is awkward. Oh, hey, grenade. Sometimes you can't help how explosive it gets. Hello, Imperial Guardsmen. Ah, your tiny little guns don't do anything. Well, they're good for a little bit of warming up. Look. Do you, small guardsman, want to be my son? I'll warn you, my chainsword is vicious. Fine, I'm gonna go have an orgy with these guys. Woo!
Dropship incoming!
that was awkward for them and me. Sometimes when there's too many people, it just becomes a real cluster. Do you want to drop them off? Be honest. Oh, no, video. Oh, no. It's a knob. Looks like I gotta get up close and personal with this knob. Oh no. When we crossed swords, he got... I took it in the face like a champ. Good job, knob.
Space Marines, thank you. We thought
Shut
we
up.
were done for.
I didn't do this for you, I did it for me.
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marines.
Yes, yes. You little humans aren't
Word
interesting.
from the second recce. Another horde of the Greenskins are headed here from the south. Damn Gretchen stuck a knife in Saul's throat.
I mean, you guys did well to live this long. The orcs are like 6'5", giant fungus creatures who love killing things. At a certain point, give up. Like that guy.
Hold the line.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but I've never met an Imperial Guards who was impressive, who I would ever think about in anything, any way that wasn't, you know, just, hey.
Thank the Emperor.
You want to see my chainsword? It's,
Second Lieutenant Mira,
Big.
203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus.
I mean, it's relative
the
size for a
Ultramarines.
chainsword, but
You
still.
were in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they
Something's
seem content
rising.
to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10.
Giggity.
That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Well, I'm going to introduce them to my Thunder Hammer.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
Dankeschön. Use T. T.
What do you know of the Titans on this
So the
planet?
British person uses T to become superpowered. Seems weirdly on the nose.
And we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
So, what are you doing after this? Listen, Ultramarines are famously switchy, so if you want to be top or bottom, I'm cool with it. Stop ignoring me. Just because it's a war zone. Bitch, I love you. Honestly. ISTG heard I had poop shit being coming and my brain is broken. Aww.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
I mean, we all know you use the field manual to wipe your ass. Be real. You know it, I know it. It's just what we do. The Imperial Guard's uplifting primer is used to wipe their ass. That is the primary thing it's used for. Ah, punch. Well, looks like they want to bury in deep. Anyway.
Form a down firing line.
Why don't you guys use bolters? Bolters are better than the guns you use. My gun, your gun. It's like your... I don't know, who's a famously small... It's like you're Andrew Tate and I'm Ron Jeremy. I don't know if Andrew Tate has a small wingling, but I'm going to assume he does. Because the dude talks way too much shit for anyone who's confident in himself, you know? You No, the truth of Warhammer 40k is I don't know if this place was shitty before I got here. It's entirely plausible. Like, this could actually be an improvement on what this planet originally looked like. 40k is...
Time to die!
Dude, did you just jump at me? Fuck off. Come here. And you. Oh, curb stomp an orc and just... Mira, no! Let me defend you unless you want to be the one defending. I don't know. You seem to be fine. Weird dance you're doing. If you want a good example... Oh, I'm out of bullets. If you want a good example of 40k is like the lore, ignore the lore for the gameplay, because the game in the tabletop game is nothing like the lore. Like, the lore says one thing, the tabletop says another. But there are a few good animations to watch. For instance, the Hell's Reach animation is really good. Oh, look. Oh, gotta wait for this to reload. And it's reloaded more bullets! Gotta wait for this to... And it's reload! I'm bringing this with me.
The orcs hold the trenches beyond the ruins and the battlements beyond that.
And the gun battery.
The orcs took it almost as soon as we got here, nearly 2 weeks ago. Our unit was the only one to make landfall before they gained control. Now none of us
Did you think about carrying heavy bolters with you? That probably would have helped. Like,
Find cover, you lot!
I don't know, I seem not to be having too much trouble. That was probably overkill. But then again, who says you shouldn't overkill? Come here. Hey. Ooh. Blue thing. Oh.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Access granted.
Stalker bolter, hey? The only thing I hate is this bloody enter button. Why can't I... Ah, the sniper rifle version of a bolt gun. Relatively pointless, but you know. Why not? Hi, I like to call this my gun. It's called compensating. That is called superly compensating.
We haven't been able to make it.
Jesus, it's even got a ball on the bottom of it.
There just aren't enough of us.
You want to repopulate the planet?
Alone, Lieutenant.
Winky face.
You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
And you will not look at my butt as I walk away, no matter how perfect it is. And I won't look at yours as you walk away. Quick! Leandros, look at her butt! Leandros! God, Leandros.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain. Good luck.
Don't be lame, Leandros. So lame. Isn't he lame? Look at him. Lame. Lame face. Didn't even look at the butt. Lackluster. Oh god, drums! Are you hiding? I mean, you should have kept hiding. Let's be real. That was a mistake. You made a mistake.
Orcs on the high ground.
You know what was also on the high ground? The butt that you didn't look at. You're cool, I like you. But I don't... Just realized you can eat more than fat. I mean, I don't like soup anyway. might not have... This orc is obscenely crafty. He managed to dodge all my bullets. Look at them. Dodging so craftily. It's like I'm about to hit them and they suddenly move. Genius. Who knew orcs had this skill? Definitely that. Definitely nothing else. Nobody say anything. You know, when I had my caps put in on my teeth, I ate mashed potatoes and I kept finding my teeth because the caps weren't in properly. They fell off into the mashed potatoes. I thought it was just crunchy, but it turned out it was my front teeth I was eating. Moral of that story, kids, is don't face plant a car while it's moving, and you're also moving. Bad time. I did get off school for like 3 days, so... But the root canal wasn't fun. I mean, I wouldn't like root canal now, not when I'm 8 years old. But it's fine. Near-death experience at that age made me... I'm completely normal. I'm fine. Normal. I'm normal. I'm normal. Die, 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 die! Normal. Whee! I am, as the kids say, flabberdiber.
Time to die.
I'm totally not living vicariously. 45 times.
Space Marines! It's the Space Marines!
That is a lot of times. See, I didn't go...
They ain't so tough.
I didn't say hello to the windshield, I went straight through the windshield. At a certain point, the windshield and I had a very good Tinder date. So it immediately went to me just breaching into it. Although it was the back window, not the windshield. But the point still stands, and I'm keeping the metaphor. Not that I've ever had a good Tinder date, because online dating is awful. Ha! Ha! Murdering.
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
The Rock, the Lion. Thought we should drive through a forest. Awful idea. No. You know what's in forests? Slender Man. That's why you don't want to drive through. He hunts you. He knows you're there. And the last thing you want to deal with is an angry Slender Man. He's quite the environmentalist. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. At a certain point, I'm not 100% sure what I'm saying. Huh. You guys better not close the door on you dicks. Uh-oh. Quick, other Space Marine, shield me with your body. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not normal Josh, I'm Space Marine Josh. Space Marine Josh relishes the slaughter. Come here. Ah, the back of the head punch. Slenderman is a curse word. Fair. In any other game, I would have expected you two to die for me, but in Space Marine, I'll kill for you, even if you ask me to stop. Which I won't, due to the killing. Or as the kids like to call it, murder boner. Once again, as I said, this is the closest thing both orcs and Space Marines have to sex.
Look at these cables.
They must be powering orc contraptions across the...
Look at this power plant. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Look at this photograph. Look at this graph.
Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Have you seen that? I don't know why that was stuck in my head for years. That look at this graph. Maybe because of getting dumped via a graph. Although that was a line graph. Different kind of graph. Don't go and get dumped by graphs. It's not entertaining. Oh, hello, Samantha. Do they know it's Christmas?
To
Whee!
the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the orcs down here.
Bitch, I don't need to listen to you. I have a jetpack. Whee! Ah, this is almost better than the rolling. Not quite, but almost. Did you just... Hello, sunshines. My name's Stabby McStabberson. And you know what I do? I'll tell you. It's stabbing. With gusto! Come here. Oh, God, I hope the sequel to this makes this work in exactly the same way. The main thing I hope they give you is just more executions, because they're a bit samey. Hello! Did you just... Come here. Hello, sailors. My name is Jump Pack Man. And I punch people. Where's my punching people? I wish to punch them. Come here. Kicking time. Well, I feel very good about myself right now. Oh, hey, look. Other people's problems. Time to jump in on them. Oh, if only I could reach this guy. I don't think I can reach him, though. Oh, wait, I can! Oh. Emotional death. I will read that in 1 minute. I've just got to... Oh, I've got time. So my boyfriend that lives with me is extremely, he's been at work since 4 and his manager is now not done what it says he is, which means he wants to keep him there until close at 9. I mean, does he have an open contract? Or is it a, whatchamacallit? Not the open contract, 0 hours contract. Whee! Oh, hello other people's problems. My name's alcohol. No contract. So yeah, it's 0 hours contract. You pay the hours. Yeah. You're probably asking yourself, how big is this gun? It's my foot. Die. Daddy Harry made it too long when you can just do it at this amount of time. Come here. Hello, sunshine. Come here. Whee! Supposedly it takes more than that to kill an orc, but I'm gonna go give this guy a hell of a bad time. Oh, viscous. I mean, yeah, it sucks. It's the downside of having a shitty manager. I mean, we had a shitty manager, Alex. Well, would you have called him a manager? Our manager was fine. Our deputy manager was a nightmare.
That rock delivered the orcs right into the gun fortress.
But then again, I did once jog out of going to work by saying I had a migraine, but I actually just wanted to play D&D. So, yeah. We've all had shitty managers. We've all been relatively shitty managers. I was probably a shitty manager. I didn't like dealing with people, so I didn't. But my boss, well, I was a supervisor, not a manager, so there's a difference. Oh no. Yeah, no, it's when your manager's being investigated by HR. I'm not going to say it was for something, you know, but I'm going to assume it was something. Wow, I really do have a perfect bald spot on my chin, don't I? I used to date a girl who was shorter than me who used to mock that. But thus is life. Sometimes you end up with a small spot. Come here, Kiddlywinks. I want to stab you in the face. Do the way she treats employees. I mean, the thing is, you can either get managers who work with the HR, and the HR tends to ignore whatever they did.
Clearing this place will take days.
Or those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
Or you get HR managers who are in contests, and it's a weird mix of how good it is. I don't know what this does. I remember it's a grenade launcher.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
Okay, yeah, it's a grenade launcher. Whee! Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Leandros, go put your stupid face in the line of fire till I can get up enough shots. Leandros, prepare your face for stomping. No. How the fuck do I make these blow up? No, those combat controls. No idea. Fuck it. Any Imperial Guard, just don't touch them or anything.
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We
But
could
I
put
could
the
jump.
charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Don't compliment him, he'll get bad ideas.
Remember that we honor the machine god by exceeding.
Also, this is a very easy way to piss off the Mechanicus. Blow up a massive gun rather than, you know, I don't know, cover it in oil and worship it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, the Mechanicus' way of getting any technology to work is to rub holy oil on it, pray to it, and worship Mechanicus subs. The Mechanicus are subs. They want that tech daddy to step on them. L'Ariel, I'm going to need confirmation on this. L'Ariel. L'Ariel. Tell me. Tell me. Brat you may be, but you can still tell me. If you refuse, I'm just going to make my own assumptions. Or ask Eva to confirm. And Eva will confirm to annoy you. So Eva, can you confirm? Are the Mechanicus subs? Yes. Yes, they are. Subby little Mechanicus. Well, more power to them. I wonder what's going on. Oh, they came close. That's the last thing I wanted. Come here, I'm gonna ram it into you.
Shell storage is below.
Isn't that just the golden throne?
Upper decks.
I mean, the Mechanicus don't know how anything works. But see, I can't really talk. I play orcs who spend their entire time using might makes right. In other words, dommy as fuck. And Drukhari, who are the biggest sadomasochists in the entire galaxy.
They're not about to run short of ammunition.
Not like me. And when I say sadomasochists, the Drukhari are sadomasochists. Like they are a problem. Like in comparison to them, other sadomasochistic people in comparison to the Drukhari are the people who've made BDSM their personality on TikTok, but have clearly never engaged in any of it. Essentially, they're like my friend who used to be really into BDSM. Her biggest hate was the Rihanna song with the whips and chains, because as she put it, Rihanna had clearly never engaged in that lifestyle to that degree. I don't know if I agreed, but that's because I thought Rihanna was fit, so, you know. A switch I may be, but a simp I will always be, as Alex is quick to remind me. I don't know why Space Marine has gone down this route. But, you know, it's a route everyone, like... Join the Two Old Emos Discord to find out more about, apparently, than you ever really thought you needed to know. Join the Two Old Emos Discord, where it is... BDSM talk and Warhammer talk and Alex talking about Monster Hunter. Or join Lariel's channel in Discord where you can see basically the same thing. Oh no, they've got knives! Except more horror games with Lariel.
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
Oh, I'm gonna ram that shell. Of course, the Space Marines would make the shell look like a church. Because why the fuck wouldn't
place the charge on that shell.
Because for those who don't know, they're very churchy.
Now to move the shell into place.
I could continue to push this normally, but that wouldn't be Space Marine enough. So while my giant gun shell looks like a church window, I am also going to... Ooh, am I going to kick it? No, I didn't kick it. I thought I would have kicked it.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sidonus. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
No, what? Oh, okay. Way back there. I love its little run. It's so heavy. And that's the point that this game gets really... I mean, even the roll for all my Wiis feels heavy. Wait, what's happening? Oh, it's grots. I don't care about grots. But I am going to shoot them. Leave no grot alive.
Seems
fine. Let's do this old school. Oh shit! Come here. You cheeky cockwaffle. Ah, right in the jaw. Ah, through the back of the head. Ah, why murder a little when you can murder a lot? You know what they say. He got blood on my Emperor clothes. Leandros, clean it off. Use the rag.
Keep clear.
Oh, you're not wearing... Why
This
are you
is
wearing
not
a rag
the
over your
drill.
crotch? Do you have no shame, boy? Your crotchless rag or your ragless crotch, whichever one comes first. Wish I knew how to block, but you can't block in this game. There is no blocking. There's only stabbing and shooting. By the way, the fact you don't engage in glorious martial combat makes you a coward. Look at your unscarred face. Pathetic. Oh, look, guns I'm not going to use. Someone's been busy. Whee! Come here. Man, this is making me want to play the board game more than 40k.
Feel the Emperor's wrath.
If anyone asks, I want that. Oh god, my hubris. I know they say you're not meant to take cover, but I'm going to take a little bit of cover. A little bit of cover. Just a little bit. Come on, show yourself. Oh. Well, that was simpler. Well, slaughtered everybody. Good on me. I feel good about myself. Hey, look, it's the shells. Hope nobody shoots that. That'll be awkward.
There, a secondary lift.
Good job, other guy whose name I don't remember. I'm not saying I'll forget your name, but Leandros. Leandros, you small wienered cuck. What was the other guy's name? Leandros. Fucking hell, Leandros, you're useless. You shall not be domed by the Ultramarines, Leandros. You heard me. You shall be left in the pit of sadness. That's right. Oh no, the thing. Oh. Oh well. I have a skull on my pauldron. Who cares? Look at the size of it. It's a giant pauldron. Where the frig am I going?
Space Marines!
Aww. Look at them, they're so small. Well, best to beat the crap out of them. They needed to feel my pimp hand. Come here, feel the pimp hand. Ah. If you can't bring your pimp hand to a bunch of diminutive space fungus, what can you do in life?
Firing sequence in progress.
Hold this. Probably not my wisest move, but yeah. Potato, potato. Those cheeky knob waffles kicked off my bloody shell.
The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader.
And don't take half an hour to do it. If you take half an hour to do it, my god, Leandros. No, I killed the grot. I did my part. Everyone else has to do shit now. I'm gonna go have a nap. Oh god,
Incoming
Cockneys!
fire.
In hindsight, I don't know why I'm not using the sniper rifle I have, but yeah.
Incoming.
Ow!
Shell loading.
Oh, hey, look, health. Oh, the health's got movement.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, that's a problem.
Step them
Guess I
up.
better go big boy.
Better crippled in body.
Oh, that didn't work. Big boy failed me. I died miserably. But on the counterpoint, I failed miserably. But unlike my opponents, I failed miserably. What'd you call? What'd you say? Cheeky little git.
Nation is done. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
Who put these here is a better question.
Gun firing.
humans!
There's no humans here, or there is a grenade. Oh, I've got to kill 40,000 opponents to get that achievement. That's doable.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we
Shell
put it
loading.
back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Leandros, don't suck. You took too long last time. I died horribly. I'm not entirely blaming you. God damn it, man. Hurry up. What are you, hourly?
Incoming fire.
Damn these orcs and their ability to dodge my bullets. How dare they be so crafty?
Incoming.
Stand clear.
What's happening? Oh no.
Firing now.
Enemy sighted.
Quick, Leandros, stop being disappointing. I think that should be evidence of perfect shooting. The fact that I shot those things with an area difficulty. That proves that the orcs up there are dodging me. Nobody can say anything different. I think that's the fact. Ow, my hubris.
The time for battle is now.
I think the fact that nobody said anything different indicates that I am right, and you will agree that I am the perfect shot. Thank you for your vindication. Oh, I didn't know you guys held me in such high regard. It's charming.
Firing now.
It's charming. I like it. It makes me feel good. Look at them skillfully dodging every shot I make.
In place, Captain. Better off seeing this fortress detonated outside.
Agreed. Find an exit.
Alarm.
Oh, thank God there's an exit there. That would have been awkward. Oops. Hey, I didn't need to screenshot that. Okay, well, we blew that. That was probably a good idea.
The
I doubt that's a
guardsmen will
problem.
get their supplies now.
Captain Titus, you
Hey.
man of your word, my lord.
Yeah,
Thank
well.
you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
Let's see. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee, shooting grots in a row. Shoot that guy, shoot his friend, put a bullet in his belly, and doodle-doo-doo. They don't have one, they're fungus. The door isn't opening for them, they're stuck. Gonna shoot them, I've only got 2 bullets. Well, it's 3, what can I say? Let's aim it every way. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Well, that's a problem. Oh well. Guess I'll kill them old school. Why did I hear but-up? Shouldn't have heard a but-up. Who but-upped? Nobody. I'm just hearing things. I'm mad.
It's a fight now. Another wave of orcs. Again.
Ah, you're a space marine. I love this gun. Do what space marines do. Shoot the orcs. Use bullets, knives, chainswords, titans, tanks, guns. Oh, they've run away. Oh, that can't be a plan for something different. It can only be a good situation for me. Let's go charge them. The Codex Astartes says, use a bitch. Oh, they left. Leandros, I blame you. No offense. Some offense.
Now that bridge is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are masterful architects.
The Mechanicus are simps. At best. Subs. At more than nominal.
Did the Lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
I mean, I'd call it a train, but, you know. You do you, buddy. You do you. Ah, I love the smell of bleeding greenskin in the morning. Good morning, Gryastan. I'm so happy they put squigs in this game. So few games actually put squigs. The Dawn of War never bothered putting I mean, they put the squig off. But that's not the same. But frankly, one thing you have to remember with the Dawn of War games is they are older than you think in terms of the addition. A lot of stuff in the Dawn of War games doesn't exist anymore. Or has changed drastically. Like when I started the board game, the Basilisk tank for the Imperial Guard was the tank. Like you could theoretically, with the range that gun had, even in, you know, you could shoot another table in the game, and they used to. They used to in the Games Workshop stores. You could elect to tell the store, you know, the guys who worked there, that you were shooting your Basilisk at the next store over, and they would call up the other store and go, yeah, what games do you have going on? And if they said, oh, we've got some game going on, they said, well, it's being Basilisk. And next thing you know, the Basilisk shells would rain on. Which was amazing. That was cool. That was a cool thing to do. Now they've got a set range and it's boring. I am excited for 10th edition, don't get me wrong. in the Warhammer group we discussed. But a lot of my Warhammer group plays Age of Sigmar now, more than they play 40k. And I don't play Age of Sigmar. I am old school, only Warhammer fans. Which is more just me being antiquated than anything else. Antiquated and stuck in my ways like a grumpy old man. God, that Wii didn't even come out. Wii! There we go. Ah, now it feels forced. I didn't even... Oh, shit. Well, that hurt. Oh, this fungus with teeth is mad and angry and exploding. Super exploding. You know what can't handle? You know what a train can't handle? Space Marines.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
I mean, 6 minutes is a long time. Some would say 6 minutes is too long. I feel like 6 minutes, you'd probably get uncomfortable, realistically. Like, come on. Maybe half that. Maybe a third that. Maybe a fifth that. You know, 6 minutes? That's a long time. Do you know what you could do in 6 minutes? I'll tell you. You're still salty about Age of Sigmar. Why are you salty about Age of Sigmar? Oh, is it the Total War because they took away Warhammer Fantasy?
Stop the Space Marines!
Fair. But I mean, the thing is, you know what it is? The sad tragedy is, for all that Warhammer Fantasy did for Total War, the actual game of Warhammer Fantasy, nobody really played it. Like, the board game was confusing. No, the way they did it was bullshit. The Storm of Chaos shit was bad, redundant. It made everyone feel like they had nothing to do with what happened. That was just poorly done. If they wanted to do it that way, they should have never... They should have never had the options. Oh, the lore's great. Well, some of the lore's great. If you're Bretonnia, none of the lore's great. Even being Total War, the lore isn't particularly great for Bretonnia.
Sidonus, time to impact.
These trains have point defense turrets. There'll be a heavy weapon ahead. Forward then.
That guy just fucking disappeared. I mean, honestly, I do prefer the lore for Warhammer 40k most of the time. I feel like it's gone a bit wanky with the Dark Angels currently, but to be fair, 40k lore gets wanky about certain Space Marine chapters. It's one of the downsides of 40k lore. Fantasy lore, I much preferred their Chaos lore. Granted, they were just Vikings, but they were chaotic Vikings. And that was also long before the whole Viking craze went up. Like, there were... Recently, it's just... Honestly, I'd say the actual Viking craze has just gone too far at the moment. And I'm not saying anything bad about the Vikings. I just want to say that now. I like Vikings. Well, you say that, Eva, you say that, but you got to remember the fantasy lore brought up random. I mean, there was the famous saying a guy said in fantasy regarding the high elves, where he was like, "We tend to have as many high elves." You know, for a race that apparently was losing all of their people. Uh-oh. Suddenly, there's enough high elves to lose 1,000 men. I killed him. Give me my health.
Never forgive.
You fuckers. Like the fantasy lore got weird at points as well. They had a tendency to forget certain things. Yeah, the high elves can suddenly lose 10,000 elves in a fight, but then they're like, "Oh, we've only, at best, we have 5,000 elves," and you're like, "Oh, fuck off." At least with the dark elves, it makes sense. They're hot. So of course they're constantly boning. The high elves are just kind of rimmy. They're hot in a cold place. Yeah, well. Look, if you're going to live in an ice cold place, are you not going to wear leather bondage gear? Be honest. Screw you, giant shit dick. Exactly.
Cleanse and purge.
And what better way to stay warm than to whip your sub? I mean, they stay warm, you stay warm. Mine's Space San Francisco. Fucking hell, I can't get off the fucking gun. Guys, do you want to, I don't know, do something? I can't keep rolling. This is the problem. Also, Malice. Malice? Come on. Malice. Malekith, maybe. High King of the Dark Elves. He's a pretty cool dude. And his mum's kind of hot. But also a raging psychopath. Space Francisco. Is it because I'm on a bridge, Alex? Be honest. Because he's not there, and then he's going to shoot me, and I don't want him to shoot me, and then I'm going to get here. Come here. Giant dick.
For Ultramar.
Well, somebody's got to care about Ultramar. Quick, lads! Use your guns. Use your guns! Why aren't you using your guns? Oh, God! Okay. Well, I got pile driven to death repeatedly by a knob. That was unfortunate. That was unlucky on my part. But yeah, no, then again, Malekith and Morathai, I am 90% sure were boning each other, which is mother and son. Bit weird. Very weird. The Dark Elves are kind of space Alabama. Not space. They're fantasy Alabama. Everybody's fucking everybody. He does follow Slaanesh, so it kind of makes sense. mean, as we know, Eva and Ophi support Slaanesh, so you can kind of gain what they are, or what Slaanesh is for anyone who isn't aware. Dude, stop shooting me. Fuck you. Right. Come on, let go. Time to run. Double team. Slaanesh is the only god that is amazing aside from the Omnissiah. I mean, you say amazing outside of the jokes. Like, Slaaneshi people are proper. Like, we're not talking any king. For a proper Slaaneshi cultist, it is every king. And I mean every king. Do you like eating poop? That's a Slaaneshi thing. And the less said about children, the better. Basically, you wouldn't actually want to be a part of them. They're pretty fucked up. You're right, lore is inconsistent. I'm pretty sure Malekith banned Slaaneshi worship. Not due to any particular fear, but because the cultists were kind of being a pain in the ass, and he also wanted to overthrow his mother. But Storm of Chaos fucked that all up anyway, because Storm of Chaos went, hey, you know who was always going to be Phoenix King? Malekith. To war! Which was just such a shitty thing to do. It made no sense. You know what? I'm bringing this with me. This is mine now. Yeah, no, it was a shit lore choice. I don't know why they did it. Probably because they couldn't think of a way to make the Elven storyline interesting, because much like the Eldar in 40k, they just can't do the elves interesting things. Like Chaos, yeah, this is Gears of War. When this came out, Gears of War was sort of at its height, so yeah, it's got a lot of Gears of War inspiration to it. So Gears of War, the chainsword was on a gun. Here it's just literally a chainsword. Don't worry about it. Forgive and forget, all happy. Not that happy family. I mean, what was his name? Tyrion? Is it Tyrion? No, not Tyrion. It was Teclis, and who was the other one? The wanky sword fighting one. You're getting the new Teclis. Yeah, it was Tyrion. He was not chill at all. He was a dick. I mean, so was Malekith. They were all slavery and murder and.
The Manufactorum still holds.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all.
They cannot hold for long.
Let me shoot the orc.
We must hurry.
Let not the Xenos live. Ah, you dick. I tried playing a Tyrion campaign in Total War 2, and it's a pain in the ass. Oh, hey, look, one of the skulls of a dead person who's been made into a robot because the Imperium's fucked up.
Must be damaged. The seal of the Inquisition.
I can't cover that up, but I now know what Alex is doing.
What is the Inquisition doing here?
Inquisitizing.
This is Inquisitor Drogon. I need urgent assistance at Manufactorum Ajakis.
Jackus?
Experimental device. The device is safe for the time being. I've drawn them off. But now I'm trapped.
Use your weirdly awful haircut to stop them.
You must keep the device out of enemy hands, or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. Was nearly ready.
I mean, Alex, the Inquisition are the people who, on a whim, can have a planet destroyed just because they go, it's a little bit chaosy. So they tend to be pretty bored. When you've got absolute power, you are, you know, you're not exactly the most interesting person in the room. Right, where's something for me to murder? I haven't murdered anything in the last 5 seconds.
By joining corpse removal crews at your designated evacuation center.
I mean, you're gonna need a lot of corpse removal crews. There are a lot of corpses.
Captain, look! The orcs must be operating that crane.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
Hello, lads. My name is Chainsaw, and I'm gonna chainsaw. Oh, look at the chunkiness. Guys, fuck off. Hey, Leandros, what does the Codex Astartes say about this? Is it that you suck? You better hope it says you suck. Well, time to Space Marine run. I'm blue, I'm a D, I'm a die. Da 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 da. Oh no, a giant knob's coming for me. I hope it doesn't want to grab me. Don't know why I can do this now, but I couldn't do it to you on the train. Who knows? I'm gonna stab all of you. Come here. Well, I think I need a wet wipe. Yep, definitely need a wet wipe. And some Dettol. Good thing all blood cleans off so easily. Dick. Leandros, fetch my wet wipes. I made poopies in my armor. Why this toilet paper's hanging out the back of my armor. You thought it was a cloth, but no. It was TP. It's stuck in my butt. How to ruin a monastic order of Zoom soldiers. Imply that the tabards they have is just toilet paper.
Control room.
Forward. Clear out the orcs. Stamp them out.
You guys want to join in on the slaughter? Good old bit of slaughter.
Have managed to power that cannon.
Even a single shot will blast right through the gates.
We cannot allow that.
You know what we should do? Drop it. Well.
Number 2 control deck, do you read?
This is Captain Titus.
No, I
of the
can't read. Why must you judge me?
Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the manufacturer.
Yeah, you better call me your lord.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
Maybe I should save up money and buy one of those plots of lands in Scotland that make you into a lord.
A handful of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
We did manage to bring the access.
It's a fight now! Shoot me again!
Yeah, but dude, the point is, the guardsmen's guns ain't shit against orcs. I mean, we're genetically engineered super soldiers, and hell, even we have an issue if we run out of bullets. And it's evident, it's entirely possible for us to die. Whee! Cheeky fucknut. This can only go well. Oh look, snacks! Oh, you guys are like Haribo Tank Fastics. I can't just kill one of you. So small and killable. And in the law, bullyable. I win.
My lords, we must hurry. The greenskins are on the move again. If they find the access point we are using, we will not last long.
Can't talk to you right now, Antioch. I'm busy slaughtering orcs. Crap, I'm out of bullets. Come here. Yeah, tell me how that's going.
Zeal and fury.
Come here. So obviously this game had some limitations. Like there aren't a huge number of kill animations, which is a shame. I think each gun gets like 3, or each melee weapon gets like 3. But to be fair, that is what it is. In an ideal world, yeah, sure. They'd have 100 each, but let's be real, limited kill animations are not the biggest issue. Hell, Crash Bandicoot is counted as some of the greatest game series ever made, and that you can kill people like 2 ways in that. You can jump on them or spin on them. That's about it.
Corporal Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
Are you sending it with bros? Or, dare I say it, hoes? Antioch, answer me! Tell me of the hoe status of your lift.
Granting access. Authorization is starting.
I no longer care, Antioch. I have an axe.
Orcs! An entire horde!
Antioch, hold them
Sound
off.
of persona,
Orcs
these
inbound.
bitches. That's right, come closer. Oh, in the stomach, that's unfortunate. Okay, my hubris. like a coward. Come here. Don't you run away from me. Lock up on you. I just need a little bit of space. Get a bit of health up by just beating some fools to death. Come here. Ah, chunky. Leandros, you had one job. It was kill these guys. I asked so little from you. Hello. Hold still. Got him. Quick, throw your grenades.
Charge the enemy!
Come here, I'm gonna... Oh no, I left my axe in your head. I'm sorry.
The lift is here.
Good. I'm gonna go stand on it because I'm dying. Good job, me. Saved by the Imperial Guard, that's a first. Not really, I give the Imperial Guard shit, but I'm just gonna lay back down. No worries, Lario, you go lay down.
Corporal Antioch,
Yes, my lord.
we have word that an Inquisitor is in the Manufactorum.
Yes, Lord Drogon.
I like your
We have not
mask,
seen him
Antioch.
for several days. Has the Liberation fleet arrived, my lord?
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard, to cripple the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
My ass.
I see.
But the facility and its titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres, and your support craft now have a viable approach from orbit.
What of the Colonel and his staff?
Oh, they dead.
They did not survive.
They are dead-delicious.
Oi, keep that muzzle
Here we are,
clean,
my lord.
guardsman.
My thanks, Corporal.
Yeah, clean your muzzle. Or whatever the hell it's called. Don't make me come back here with my new power axe. What shall I name the power axe, guys? Give me a name. I wait with bated breath and slight trepidation at what you may name this beautiful, beautiful power axe. And if anyone says Axie, for the love of God, I will give you nothing but degradation for the next day. Well, this is tall.
Last. A place the orcs have not stained.
For now, I doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince orcs to back away.
Indeed. We must find this Inquisitor and the Titan Invictus.
Be not concerned with events beyond these walls. Work, focus, meet your quota. Increased productivity gains high favor from the machine god.
You can almost get an impression of how they don't want people talking to each other or discussing their wages. It's basically modern day work. No talking about your wages or explaining anything. Sad fact, but a fact nonetheless.
Titan Invictus seems undamaged at least.
Titan Invictus seems unused, you mean? Is this invasion not enough to bring out the War Titans?
No,
It
not
takes
really.
hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
Who doesn't love a giant mech? Look at all those guns. Love it. Love that it also still kinda looks like a church on legs. I mean, the proper Titans look real church on leggy. Nobody able to come up with a name for the axe, huh? Fair enough. I'm gonna name it myself then.
Captain, this is an
It'll be
Order
named
station. I can scan
Huckett.
for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
Identity confirmed. Drogon, Ordo Xenos.
He's in this wing of the Manufactorum.
Why would an Order Xenos
I read
be here?
alien signals throughout the facility, and a large number converging on the Inquisitor's location.
Well, there's only one solution. Leandros, shoot yourself in the head. That'll make things better.
Section 449 is understaffed by 100%. Please rectify. Do not abandon your workstation. Everything is under control.
I highly disagree. We have nothing under control. This is all going poorly. I'm not 100%. No, I'm on a thing. We're doing a thing. We're spinning. We're spinning, Leandros. So I can't murder you. Wish there was a... You can get a mod to do it, but I wish you could put helmets on things. Like in-game. It's weird no one wears helmets.
Leandros, can you use this panel to contact our other forces?
Not directly, but I can boost Vox range.
Do it.
Access authorized. Ultramarines chapter.
Hi, shit's fucked. Come help.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas.
Hi,
Squad
Midas.
Solidus is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
I mean, hopefully there's more than 3 of them. I mean, we seem to be doing fine with 3, but at a certain point... I don't know, maybe 5, 10. 10 would be good. I mean, I guess 10 of us actually would be overpowered in game. That's why they don't have it. Maybe just 10 of me. Whee! Rolling around.
Pipes. The orcs are in the pipes.
They might be in the pipes, but I have a gun. Let them come. I have an axe. What do they have? Green skin. Green skin and a yobbish attitude. What is that to an axe? I'm like Gimli in Lord of the Rings. And my axe. Or Legolas, where I say one line of dialogue to Frodo and he is apparently my friend. That's a whole thing that someone pointed out and it made me think, Jesus, they're right. Frodo and Legolas never really talk. I mean, I'm not expecting them to have a heart-to-heart about how difficult their dad was, or the fact that his dad and Bilbo were kind of, you know... But jeez, say something to each other. What I'm getting from this is Legolas hates hobbits. I hate you, Leandros. No offense. Some offense. Damn it. One day. One day. One day I'll be able to strike you. One day. Not today, though. And I still can't remember the other one's name.
Inquisitor, Ordo Xenos.
Repeat authorization.
Drogon, prepare the power source for immediate release.
1 moment.
Hey, Inquisitor.
Disregard all safety
My
protocols
name is You Serve Me. Oh, he mad.
Inquisitor Drogon?
You mad, bro?
I am Drogon.
He angry.
And you
He an
are...
angry boy.
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist both, Captain.
Which part of that
What's
is
the
the
status
whole,
of the
you know,
experimental
ding, ding,
device?
ding. You kind of look like you can walk
The
through a
power
magnet.
source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
At a point, do less.
This device is
Like,
a fuel
if you've got
source,
your
not a
arm
weapon.
replaced, your head
It is a
replaced,
complex
your armor's all
device and
Stop fighting so much.
If
Maybe
the
do
orcs
more
find
of the
it, they'll try and
science
take
thing.
it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Then we must move it to safety.
I don't smile as a
And for
general
that, Captain, I
rule.
need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Are your psychic abilities controlling the fact that you suck? Don't get me wrong, he probably doesn't suck. I just don't like Inquisitors.
Xenos life forms detected.
Oh, it's the best character in the game.
Space Marine! You try to steal my Titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat! The Orc himself. I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
Well, at least he never lies about what he wants. Monologues are relatively simple. He's gonna put my head on a spike. Hey Drogon, when are you gonna do that warrior bit you were talking about? Or I don't know, maybe a bit of psychic. That'd be good. Charles Xavier this shit. I have a name, giant green guy. It's Titus. Tidy to my friends. T-Dog if we're homies. Never Mr. Titus. Won't know what to do with it. You can call me T-Dog. Oh god, he's bringing friends. T-Dog don't approve. Da, 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 da. Don't war at me. I invented warring. I'll war at you. I'll war this entire street. I killed a knight as a single orc. I'm gonna backhand this fool. See, he died. Leandros, that's how you backhand someone. You learning? Writing this down? Well, that was fun. Let's leave before the giant orc comes back and it's just generally a good time. Who doesn't love orc war bosses? They just love what they do, and I can appreciate that. Just makes it a nice experience. If you're gonna have an enemy, let them appreciate what they do. That's fun. Rather than Sonic, where all the enemies are some weird form of edgy to the
Has a
degree.
scent for us now. Damnable creature!
Maybe if you
Had he
bathe.
not blundered onto this world.
But he did, Drogon.
A malarkey. I wonder what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Come on,
Space
be
Marine
something.
recognized. Full access granted.
Well, I can't say I hate that.
There. You must get to that lift.
There's a lift? Where? Where's the lift? I wasn't paying attention. I have no idea where I'm going. I wanted the plasma pistol. Blue. 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 But yeah, Sonic enemies never seem like they're having a good time. Oh shit, he's got a brain.
I just want to give you a proper greeting.
No, no, he summoned a knight. No. You know what you could have done there, Mr. Psyker? Use psychic powers. That would have been good.
For the Emperor.
Okay, I need to do this so I don't die. And then I can beat him to death with my psychic powers on the shield. Ha ha! That impressive. Well, I've got to press this button because it's Warhammer 40k. I have to go into a 20-hour-long sermon before I can press the button. Sanctus, Sanctus Dominus, Prius Victus, Trius Stus. I don't know what is Zeus. So, anyone got a crush on a girl? I do. It's Mira.
How much deeper does this facility go?
That's not what we're talking about. Tell me who you have a crush on.
Far deeper. The whole generator room is actually suspended above a venting shaft.
Ah, you're avoiding it. Did you kiss
Yes.
somebody? Did you kiss
In
somebody?
case of
Shouldn't.
catastrophic
Was it a
overload,
boy?
The whole room can be shunted away into the
Come on,
depths.
tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. You're ruining the gossip for me.
Ah, yes, here we are.
Okay, now I'm suspicious of you.
Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
Thank God I'm wearing power armor, or you could definitely see my nipples right now. And they would be hard as adamantine. There are few forces in the world as powerful as a Space Marine's nipples. That's where the gene seed comes from, probably.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber. We
Well,
need
you-
only obtain the power source at the core of the generator. I will initiate decoupling from a control console.
Understood.
Are you
Brothers,
not coming with me?
guard the access points.
Fine, I'll go do it by myself. I don't need help.
I have engaged the decoupling sequence, Captain. You must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Okay.
Identity confirmed. Drogon. Ordo Xenos.
It has aged surprisingly well. But in fairness, there's not a lot to it.
There. The primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Alarm.
Yeah, I'm here.
Xenos detected.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you portaled out the one place I bet the Xenos aren't coming.
Captain, the war boss.
Space Marine! What are you hiding down here? Whatever it is, I want it!
Hold back the green skins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
Can't comment. Being attacked. Need to stab him in the foot. Grab his face. Break his head off. I know I can't. They blocked off my only exit.
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it.
So at this point, I'm beginning to suspect them more against me than you. Look, health chips.
Cleanse and purge.
Please don't. Dude. You guys mind? I'm busy dealing with your boss and being a real dick.
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
Give me a minute. I'm being murdered by green football hooligans. There, I grabbed it. Oh shit, lightning. Ah, this is beginning to feel chaotic. Oh, time to grab the thing I needed a servitor. Can't get over how much Josh sucks. And yet, Layla, and yet, I finished Black Flag. I mean, that's a stain on your honor for all eternity.
Captain, the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, the Inquisitor knows fuck all. Maybe he shouldn't have blocked the only door out.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andres. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
Thank God I had this perfectly designed Gothic architecture ceiling device to hold this in. That would have been awkward. Oh look, Grots. Feels like overkill killing them this way. But on the other hand, I have a gun. The controls of that game suck almost as much as you. Well, the fact that controls are universally known to be quite good at Layla indicates you're actually complimenting me. Which is a first, and I hate it, so stop. I just love having a sniper rifle that makes things explode. Stop dodging! Let me kill you. I wanted to, I could easily play and finish that game, but I don't want to, because it sucks, like you. I mean, that sounds like someone who couldn't and is trying to over-correct, frankly. Well, it's fine if you couldn't. Like, you know, no one judges. You don't have to be able to do everything. Everybody has some weaknesses. You can't do Black Flag, which is fine. I'm sure you have many other strengths, whatever those might be, that are hidden behind many, many non-strengths. I am a human, technically, but it's kind of up in the air, depending on who you ask. I love my plasma pistol. Seems like the perfect chance. Oops. I didn't do it. Someone else did it. I'm innocent. Far probably more than you, you hairy noodle man. Fair. I mean, I'm a chunky boy, Layla. I'm not a hairy noodle man. I'm too tubby to be a noodle man. At best, I'm just lazy man.
Space Marines to kill! Smash them!
Frankly, dear. Frankly, my dear. Said with love, of course. Well, of course. I'm certainly not a noodle man. A noodle man would be someone who looks like they performed in a punk rock emo band in the late 90s, early 20s. Right, I think I'm down here. I mean, Alex, we all know you're a Pomeranian baby. Let's be fair. And a Pomeranian baby can't be a noodle.
Destroy them!
Do look like you could be in a band, to be fair, but with a dad bod, despite having no kids. I think you'll find a lot of guys have dad bods despite having no kids. The main difference, I think, is a dad bod with kids tends to have deader eyes. Frankly, a dad bod without kids tends to be more enthusiastic. Also where it comes from. Dad bod due to having kids. You kind of look like you got it due to the fact that eating is the only pleasure you have anymore. Dad bod without kids is from going out and having too much beer. But not. Holy shit, it's a mega knob. Alex, help!
I'm gonna kill ya! Get ready to die!
Stop throwing me!
To the attack!
This is a problem. Come here, you giant mega armored fuckwit. Why do they sound like Cockney thugs? You know what, actually, that's quite interesting, so I'll go into a full tirade of the game paused. So, when Warhammer was originally started, there was a big problem in London with football hooliganism. And football hooliganisms at the time, Nat, you asked for it. Well, Evil will like the law if no one else does. But I'm still going to do it. So, there was a lot of problem with football hooliganism in the UK at the time. So when they were doing the voices for how the orcs talked, they viewed them like football hooligans, so they made them Cockneys, who were the main hooligans at the time. It's why they're speak like that, essentially. In lore, it's because they can only speak a very broken form of Low Gothic, which is what humans in this game talk. It sounds like English. It sounds vaguely like Latin. Ooh, you're gonna punish yourself. How are you gonna punish yourself? Look, you ask the question about law, you get an answer about law. Fair's fair. Oh. I mean, I listen when you tell me about your day. Actually, I probably wouldn't if you told me about your day. Come here, you. I win. Hold on. But hell, you had a Greggs for lunch. What were you punishing yourself for then? Eh? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Adeptus Astartes recognized.
Ooh, melter gun. Let's get rid of that.
Access granted.
Even here, the tech priests honor their machine god.
How the fuck did... I was on the phone to Alex when he gave it to you. You said hello to me. Over the phone. See, Layla, this is the problem. I remember shit. You don't. Ah, who doesn't love a melter gun? Ah, victory. Victory tastes sweet as I slaughter these orcs. And I need a wet wipe. And there's no Leandros. Fucking Leandros. You better have a wet wipe when I find him. Or else he is gonna get a spanking. Spanking right on his booty. You know, how else do you teach Space Marines except for a solid amount of spanking? Yeah, well, you can repress them all you want, Layla. They still happen. Because I remember them, it unfortunately gives me the advantage? Yeah, sure, it gives me the advantage. I forget nothing. Except my name, other people's names, places, things, when things happen. But you know what I do remember? Pokemon. I can name you most of the original 150 Pokemon. Can't tell you if I'd want to bone them. That's not really my forte. That's more of an Alex thing. I think Alex could do a Pokemon smash and pass. I assume he would be smash all of them.
Space Marines!
In fact, it goes without saying Alex would smash all of them. And, you know, no judgments, bud. You do you. You do you. If there's any consolation, Layla would probably bone some of them. Eva would definitely bone every Pokemon. Ophi would bone the snake ones. Lariel would probably bone any of them. DJ Glitch would probably bone any of them.
Adeptus Astartes recognized.
And I'm too busy trying to be a Pokemon master and realizing that in a world where everyone's fucking Pokemon, a Pokemon master is a very different concept. In the game, it's Pokemon master training, fighting Pokemon. In that universe, Pokemon master, weirdly dommy BDSM thing. Tell me I'm wrong. See, that's the biggest. That's the thing I've never gotten about this boning. Guys, I'm trying to have a conversation that doesn't involve you, and you're being Laylas about this and forcing yourself in. Stop being Laylas about it, orcs.
Feel the Emperor's wrath.
But the thing is, right, anyone who says they want to fuck a Pokemon, fine, whatever. But the reality is, you only have to say one Pokemon and it's a Ditto. Realistically, that's it. Yeah, I've seen that internet video where the guy details in an unfortunate amount of why Vaporeon would be the best with its size and everything else. And frankly, at a point you go, you started this as a joke, but it's gotten now where I'm beginning to think you've thought about this more than a joke twice. Can't we just do what Pokemon are meant to do, where we force small animals into cramped living conditions and force them to beat each other to death? That's the moral thing here. Force them to fight each other to death and pretend like it's a good idea. None of this sex thing. Just make them fight.
Captain Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
Leandros, did you bring the wet wipes?
To the surface. The air smells a bit cleaner.
I've had enough of tunnels.
You are probably a
Let's get
pedo,
out of here
and I'm
find the
90% sure in the
Inquisitor before
Pokemon
the orcs
universe you're either an adult at 30 or a child. There doesn't seem to be an in-between, which raises a number of awkward questions. It is a universe where all kids leave home and wander around by themselves, so that's... I was always somewhat suspicious of Team Rocket. But on the other hand, Team Rocket are the worst criminals I've ever seen.
Kill the Space Marines! Takes more than that to kill an orc.
Quick, Leandros, bring the wet wipes to them.
Kill the Space Marines!
You know what, Leandros? Can I call you Dina? I feel like you need to be called Dina. You're giving me an air of someone you don't know, but trust me, you don't want to be. I assume these guys are loose from splash here. I mean, that's true. Benefits of a redundant nervous system, I guess. Oh no, I don't have any rocket. I don't have any grenades. Quick, Leandros, use your head as a grenade.
To victory!
Come here, I'm gonna beat you to death. For some reason there's a tambourine. I got him. I'm stuck behind a rock. I got him. Ah, chunky boys. When in doubt, slaughter a couple chunky boys and suddenly you're feeling healthy. That's my motto. I mean, I call it a motto.
At
last, away to the surface.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you in the tunnels alone? No, fuck off. I was. I was a lonely boy wandering the tunnels, all alone, shooting things. Oh, they broke my stairs. Ah, well, this is
Not much tidier than
better.
below. But at least we have the sky over our heads again. Our rendezvous point is this way.
Why, though? Why do we need to rendezvous with the Inquisitor? We have the chapel box.
What could the orcs hope to gain by slaughtering so many?
Sow terror, demoralize the militia.
Cruel, but effective.
This was
I
no
mean-
strategy of war. For orcs, this was sport.
It's kind of a bit of both, really, the orcs. No worries, man. I think I'm going to call... yeah, I'm going to call it a night here. So you won't miss anything. Thank you to everyone who joined. Thank you to Eva, Alex, Layla, kind of, and Lariel. Thank you for coming down for a little bit. If you watch this later, you can always catch us on Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Normally, we also occasionally do Sunday. Bitch, kind of, yeah, bitch. You've been coming at me all day. What, do you think I'm going to just go like, oh, thank you, Layla? Nah. Nah, man. You get what you get. Deal. Exactly. Still. But yeah, to everyone else, thank you. Not Layla. Not Layla. I'll go roadman on you. I don't care. Whatever. Still. Dickhead. But, for everyone else, thank you for coming down. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. And we love you. And, yeah, you can join the Discord as well, which is full of, as I said, a weird amount of BDSM and everything else, as well as Pokemon conversations. Not that many Pokemon conversations. You can also catch Lariel when she streams. She also has her own Discord channel, which is arguably more full than ours. But yeah, baby cakes. Peace out. Next week will probably be Vampire, and then I might go back to this. I might try and complete this before the new one comes out, because it's not that long a game. We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. Alright, ciao. I gotta quit to move over here and just, yeah, I don't need to answer myself to you. Whatever.